Tom Moore, the director, and he's from County Kilkenny here as well. He went to the Young Irish Filmmakers as a boy, which is up in Kilkenny City, and so he was always sort of immersed in this. And yeah, about 15 years ago, he had this idea to make a film about the Book of Kells because it's such an important artifact, not only of Ireland but of Europe really. And so he felt, well, this should be made into a film. And so it was planned a long time ago. It was planned more or less 12 years ago, and then it would take years and years to just come up with ideas and designs and yeah, about 12 years ago we actually started making a trailer, which is like a 1-minute teaser really, just with ideas and designs and little bits of animation. And you sort of bring this to festivals and to film buyers and distributors, and you try to tell them, well, this is our idea, and would you give us some money for it? Because we're talking about like 5 or 6 million that you would need for a feature-length film, you know. And so it was really hard because companies and banks, they don't really want to give like 6 million to some chances from Kilkenny who just come up with an idea for a film. So we had to make sure that we would prove that we could pull off like a feature-length film by doing commercials or short films. And the studio worked hard to just get a reputation first. And so after a few years, the investors gave us some money to make it, and yeah, and so that's how you have to be in it for the long haul. Really, it takes a long time before you can get your idea on the big screen. And thankfully, Tom was able to do this. Yeah.
I was wondering if any of the characters were inspired by people that you know.
Yes, absolutely. The old guy with the long hair, brother Aidan, he's actually based on the guy, one of the guys who owns the studio, Paul Young. So he sort of looks similar, just younger. And in fact, the only character that really existed in this film is the cat, Amber Bond. It really existed. Like there's a poem written by one of the monks. That was found in the year 800, and he talks about Clonmacnon and his cat, which means whiter than white in Irish. And he talks about how the cat is just sort of lazing around in the corner, and so he wrote this poem about this only character that actually in fact existed. Yeah. Just in terms of the amount of drawings. You need around 12 drawings for every second of filming. So if you multiply that by 60 for a minute, you're already at what, 12 by 60. So that's already 720 drawings per minute. So if you have like a feature-length film, about 75 to 80 minutes, then it's more or less, if I'm not mistaken, over 70,000 drawings, something like that. Anyway, and this is when you have only one character on the screen. So if you have something like this Viking attack where there's like multiple characters walking around and stuff, then you have effects, and so it adds up and it multiplies. And so yeah, it's just this amount of stuff that you need to get through, and that's why it takes around 2 or 3 years to actually make a movie like this. Yeah.
Do you have any advice for somebody that would like to make cartoons when they grow up, or if they change careers?
No, like don't change career. It's great, I really like it. But like always with art, you know, you have to really like it. You have to love it to really make a career out of it. And you should always have a little sketch pad with you and practice drawing. Go to the zoo or draw some animals.